Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It is me. It is I. It is she. It is the. It is who. It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. Listen, how are you guys today? I'm doing amazing because guess what? I took 2 naps today. Yes, two. Two. Now, you know what this means. You know what this means. Listen. Did you guys hear about Texas? That the governor from Texas is erasing everything regarding the coronavirus. What do I mean by erasing? What I mean by erasing is that he's going to open up all the businesses and not require masks. Yes, in Texas. Yes, I read this one meme where they go from 1 week or 2 weeks ago, people were freezing to death, literally. People's houses. Remember I told you the ceilings are coming off or whatever, and now they couldn't kill everybody by freezing them to death, okay? That didn't work. So now they're going to remove all of the masks, all of the inside dining or all the restrictions or whatever. It's all gone. I think it's starting March 10th or this weekend. You know what? They're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. Yes, they are. Yes, they're getting ready for the parties for St. Patrick's Day. Well, I'm just so over it. I am. I mean, what can you say? Greg Abbott. So in Texas, they're taking off all the restrictions. In New York, he's like a little predator or whatever, stalker, or whatever, a pervert. And then Gavin Newsom, they're trying to get him out of office for not opening up the school. So you're going from one extreme to the other. This is just a mess. It's just a hot mess. It's just a hot mess. I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know what to say. But let's get on with it. Let's get on with it because I'm gonna go to sleep soon and I wanna calm my heart. Okay, so in California, yes, 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 yes. Here's my pen. Okay, in California, look, look, it is trending down. It's trending down. You see that? You see that trend? In the past, okay, now, California has 3.58 million cases of COVID. In the past 24 hours, 4,316 people have contracted it. Why am I smiling about this? Because it was times when it was, what, let me see, 30,000, no, 60,000 people in one day. What day was that? December 26th, the day after Christmas. Let me get back. The day after Christmas, it was 64,987. So basically 65,000 people contracted the virus in one day compared to today when it is March 4th, 4,316. That's like a 60,000 person difference. Things are getting better. Hopefully in California, um, the schools, the churches, life will come back to normal. And I can stop making these videos. Maybe you guys can be happy about that. Anyway, so as far as deaths in California, 52,867 people have passed away from the coronavirus in the past year. Yeah. I mean, we're embarking on a year. I'm not exactly sure what was day zero for all of this, but basically in March, that's when, the shit really literally hit the fan. Okay. In the past 24 hours, 287 people have passed away from corona. Now, if you are new to this channel or my series of tracking these dates, what I do is first I go over the stats and maybe the graphs for California. Then I hop over to the US, United States of America. I give the stats for that. Then I go down and over to Texas, which is one of the largest. No, Alaska is one of the largest states, but the continental. I don't think Alaska, their numbers are not that high, so it's not really worth reporting. Um, So I go from California, the United States, Texas. I go over to Florida. I go back up to New York City and New York State, and then that's it. Okay. So as far as the United States, it's 28.8 million people who have contracted the virus in the country. 28.8. We're getting close to 10%. Oh no, there's 330. Yeah, we're getting close to 10%. Hopefully, hopefully, President Biden says that I think he's trying to get everyone vaccinated by May. I would say probably by August. Between May and August, hopefully everyone who wants to get vaccinated, because there's a lot of people who are not getting, will not get vaccinated. I would have to say I'm one of the people who will get vaccinated. I particularly don't want to get vaccinated, but I like to travel, and I can only do so much. It's going on 2 years. In June, it'll be 2 years. I mean, getting on a plane and actually going somewhere. I'm not talking about road trips. I'm talking about, I just saw some stuff at Gucci, and I was like, oh, it would be so lovely to fly over to Italy for the summer sale and go and get, just go on a shopping spree. Save up some money, go on a shopping spree. But then I was like, wait, no, Corona. I don't think that'll happen. And I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, I guess we have to get vaccinated to go to different countries. Like, I think when I go to Cuba, I have to get vaccinated for some stuff. So I might as well just get it all in one. I just don't know. I don't take the flu shot. I think I did once. I think my son and I, we both got the flu shot. That's once. I'm 51, so I got the flu shot one time in 51 years. I don't know if my son has ever gotten the flu vaccine. Anyway, okay, so the United States has 28.8 million people who have the coronavirus. In the past 24 hours, 57,789 people have contracted it. As far as deaths, the United States has 518,000 deaths from COVID-19. In the past 24 hours, 1,306 people have gotten it. Let me just, you guys, I just want you guys to see that, just to prove these are stats from the CDC for March. March. Today is March 3rd, so these numbers are from yesterday. Okay, you see that? All right, let's go over to Texas. I don't know when this is going to end. I don't know when this is going to end. It was something that I heard or I was listening to, and it said that the strand or the virus that was in Wuhan, China, is different from the strand that is over in the United States, killing everyone. So I guess it's mutated numerous times. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. All right. So in Texas has 2.68 million cases. In the past 24 hours, 7,240 people in Texas have contracted the virus. Now, if you look, it was going down, but it is inching up. It's inching up, and I think, with Texas taking away all of the restrictions and everything, I think it's just going to get worse. Okay, so Texas has 44,625 deaths. In the past 24 hours, 275 people have passed away in Texas from the coronavirus. All right, let's go over to Florida. Okay, Florida has 1.92 million people who are infected with the coronavirus. In the past 24 hours, 7,179 people have contracted the virus. And as far as deaths, they have 31 5,200, and it looks like 66. This is Florida. It was trending down, but it looks like it's on the edge of coming back up if you look at it. You look at it over to the left. I don't know if that's your right or whatever. As far as deaths in the past 24 hours, 136 people have passed away in Florida regarding the coronavirus. You know what? Most cases. I never see that. Okay, so here are the hot spots in Florida. And well, south of Miami. You know what? In between the popular towns or big cities, it seems like that's where the hot spots are. Because here's Miami, and south of that, that's a hot spot. Here's Boca Raton, and south of, well, right, what is that, west of Fort Lauderdale is a hot spot. But you see how the different hot spots are? I think we need to start referencing the hot spots. You know what? Let me go back. Let me go back to California, and let's see if we can focus on the hot spots in California. And you know what? Let me see. Oh, there's a lot of hot spots in California. But the main hot spot is in LA. Do you guys see that? In LA. You see like that pimple portion of it? But yeah, but you know what? And I thought it was more of Southern California, but it looks like Northern California is really ugly. Ew, I don't like that picture. You know what? But let's go to Texas and let's look at the hot spots in Texas. Yeah. In Texas, it's the big cities, the bigger cities. Houston, San Antonio, Dallas. All of the big cities. Dallas, it's really, ooh, it's ugly in Dallas and in Houston. But yet the governor wants to open it up. I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's head up to New York. Let's head up to New York because those pictures with the just kind of gives me the weebie-jeebies. Okay, so in New York, first we go over New York City and then we head on to New York State. Okay, so in New York City, they have 736,000 cases of COVID. In the past 24 hours, oh no, we won't know that. As far as deaths, they have 29,564 deaths in New York City so far. It's kind of late at night. Well, it's past 10 o'clock, so I can't get the actual stats for the 24 hours, in the past 24 hours for New York City or for New York State. I've noticed that. I have to do it like before 6 o'clock. Anyway, in New York State, they have 1.66 million people who are infected. In the past 24 hours, 6,381 people have caught the virus. Or, yeah. New York State has 47,464, which is it's sad because it's really catching up to California. But New York in the past 24 hours only has 98 deaths, and I don't mean to discount anyone's life or death or anything like that, but those numbers are extremely low. I mean, heck, let's see, May 6th of 2020, 900, almost 1,000 people. So you go from 1,000 people to 98. That's pretty good. I think the highest was April 9th. April 9th, it was like 100. It was like 1,000. 1,028. Right here. I don't know if you can see it. April 9th, 1,028 people in one day in New York. But that was in April. You know what? I'm trying to see when was, so March 8th. We'll say March 8th was ground zero, or day zero, to start tracking, the deaths, because in New York that's the beginning of the graph. So we have a couple days for the anniversary of the coronavirus. And I know this is all kind of morbid. So that's it for today. I will see you guys next week, probably Sunday, or this week on Sunday. Today's Wednesday? Yes, Sunday. And I hope by that time that we will get some type of ease, or some type of bill passed, so that people can get their stimulus checks. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do a video on that, but that's what I'm thinking. We need to definitely get those stimulus checks in. Okay, well, thank you for your time. Goodbye.